Good morning, Bacon Academy. I'm Emily Gagnon.
And I'm Paige Bro, and this is the Bacon Academy Student News. In local news, there are still several spots available for the 2-week SAT prep course running at Bacon Academy through College Planning Partnerships. The start date is April 22nd, 2014, and will provide preparation for the May and June SAT exams.
Attention class of 2015. Class apparel is now on sale. $20 for sweatpants and $25 for sweatshirts. All forms and payments are due to Mrs. Williams-Kahn or Miss T by Friday, April 7th.
The Bacon Academy Library Media Center will host a Scholastic Book Fair April 22nd through April 28th from 7:30 a.m. until 2:30 p.m. and until 6 p.m. on Thursday, April 24th. The library will earn a percentage of the sales towards the purchase of new library books, so please consider visiting to shop.
In state news, Governor Malloy announced Friday that he and Lieutenant Governor Nancy Wyam will seek a second term and run for re-election this November. Malloy, who had been widely expected to run, made it official in response to a question during a routine press conference following Friday's State Bond Commission meeting.
The U.S. Coast Guard Academy in New London is hosting a hearing in the case of a cadet accused of sexually assaulting a classmate in September. The hearing is scheduled for Wednesday at the Academy, and what officials say is a pre-trial investigation, similar to a civilian grand jury, to determine how to dispose of the case. The investigating officer could recommend that the case be dismissed, dealt with administratively, or referred for trial by court-martial.
A lawsuit has been filed against 2 Hartford police officers in connection with an erroneous dispatch that led officers to overlook a body at a crime scene in August. Hartford police launched an internal investigation following the incident. 2 officers were sent to the wrong address and failed to discover a shooting victim. The Hartford Courant names the victim as Valentin Santos Jr., who was found dead the next morning.
In U.S. news, police found suspected abductor dead in Washington, D.C. park. This man may have been responsible for the abduction of 8-year-old Rolisha Rudd, who went missing in March. The body has been dead for approximately 36 hours, and the cause of death was suicide. The search for Rolisha is still underway.
Kawazi Enan of Shirley, New York, has been accepted by the 8 Ivy League schools: Harvard, Yale, Brown, Columbia, University of Pennsylvania, Dartmouth, Princeton, and Cornell, and then some. He will have to make his choice as the decision deadline of May 1st approaches. Enan scored a 2250 out of a possible 2400 on his SAT, placing him in the 98th percentile across the country, and was also ranked 11th in his class. Although the decision is difficult, Kawazi is leaning toward Yale as his top choice.
The death toll rises in Washington as rescue teams search for survivors after the deadly mudslide. The mud in some places is 70 feet thick and houses are completely covered. The death toll in the massive landslide rose to 28. The most recent victim has died in the hospital.
An elderly driver who survived the Holocaust has been charged in a fatal hit-and-run after allegedly running down a man on a bicycle in central New Jersey.
In world news, an 8.2 magnitude earthquake hit 2 northern regions in Chile. At least 6 people are known to have died, and tens of thousands of people have been evacuated. Waves of up to 6 feet have hit some areas, and there have been power cuts, fires, and landslides. Several aftershocks have been reported throughout the night, including a 6.2 tremor. President Michelle Bachelet said the country had faced the emergency well and called on those in affected regions to keep calm and follow instructions from authorities.
Malaysia mystery of the missing plane MH370 may never be solved. Malaysia's police chief said that their investigation could go on and on. At the end of the investigations, we may not even know the real cause. We may not even know the reason for this incident, he said.
At least 7 people were killed and 19 injured when a suspected World War II bomb exploded in a scrap metal warehouse in the Thai capital, Bangkok. The massive blast destroyed the shop and created a large crater. It also damaged nearby houses and started a large fire. Police bomb squad chief told the Associated Press news agency that it was likely this is a bomb dropped from a plane during World War II.
That's all for today. I'm Emily Gagnon.
And I'm Paige Brow.
And this is the Bacon Academy Student News. Visit us on YouTube and check us out on Twitter.